Off the southeastern coast of Africa lies an island like no other, a world apart from the world itself. A place where nature wrote its own rules, where time slowed down and life evolved in total isolation. This is Madagascar, the planet's oldest island, home to creatures and landscapes that exist nowhere else on Earth. Join us as we uncover the hidden beauty, the vibrant culture, and the extraordinary wonders of this unique island nation. This is Tour Guide, exploring the wonders of Madagascar. Let's begin with a few mind-blowing facts. Madagascar is the fourth largest island in the world, roughly the size of France and Belgium combined. It broke away from Africa about 88 million years ago, creating one of the most isolated ecosystems on Earth. Because of that, 90% of its wildlife can't be found anywhere else, a living laboratory of evolution. It's home to over 100 species of lemurs, the world's oldest primates. And though it sits near Africa, Madagascar's culture blends influences from Southeast Asia, Arabia, and East Africa, a result of centuries of trade and migration. From its people to its forests, Madagascar is truly a world unto itself. In the western region near Morondava, one of Madagascar's most breathtaking sights awaits, the Avenue of the Baobabs. These towering giants, some over 800 years old, rise nearly 30 meters into the sky. Locals call them Renala, meaning mother of the forest. Their massive trunks store water, enabling them to survive long, dry seasons. At sunset, the baobabs cast golden shadows across the dusty road, one of the most photographed landscapes in all of Africa. But beyond their beauty, these trees are sacred. They stand as living ancestors, guardians of a land where nature and spirit are deeply entwined. By day, their rough, bottle-shaped bark shelters life. Lizards bask, insects burrow, and birds nest among the hollows. At dusk, night-blooming baobab flowers open, and long-nosed hawk moths hover like tiny helicopters, carrying pollen between the giants. For villages, the trees are larders and pharmacies. Fruit, leaves, and bark become food, medicine, rope, and shelter through the dry months. Today, communities plant seedlings along the avenue, and children learn to protect Renala, so future generations will walk beneath their timeless silhouettes. If Madagascar has a symbol, it's the lemur, playful, curious, and full of personality. There are over 100 species, from the tiny mouse lemur, the world's smallest primate, to the majestic Indri, whose haunting calls echo through the forests. In Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park, visitors can meet these remarkable creatures in their natural habitat. They live in close-knit families, communicating through songs, scents, and dance-like movements. Lemurs are not just animals here, they are storytellers of Madagascar's evolutionary magic. Some move like dancers. Silky sifakas leap sideways between trunks, floating from tree to tree. In the spiny forests, ring-tailed lemurs sunbathe at dawn, palms outstretched like tiny yogis. Night reveals the eye, tapping wood to find hidden grubs with its eerie, extra-long finger. Across villages, guides and researchers work with locals to protect forests and create new livelihoods. Visitors keep distance, follow marked trails and support parks. Choices that safeguard lemurs' homes. Listen. The Indri's sunrise song rises through mist, a chorus that carries for miles. Few places on Earth are as otherworldly as Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tsingy means where one cannot walk barefoot, and for good reason. It's a labyrinth of razor-sharp limestone peaks that stretch as far as the eye can see. Formed over millions of years by erosion, this stone forest shelters hidden caves, rivers, and unique wildlife. Many species here, including rare lemurs and birds, exist nowhere else. Exploring Tsingy feels like stepping onto another planet, a natural fortress sculpted by time. Tsingy's limestone needles rise like a frozen sea, carved by rain, wind, and time into blade-sharp ridges and slender spires. Between the pinnacles, suspension bridges sway above cathedral-deep chasms, offering heart-pounding views into the stone labyrinth below. Hidden within the maze are caves and fissures where daylight threads through, illuminating ancient stalactites and cool subterranean rivers. Wildlife adapts to the stone forest. Sportive lemurs leap across gaps, sunbirds perch on razor-thin edges, and geckos vanish against grey rock. Local guides lead the way with via ferrata clips and carved footholds, respectful footsteps on a landscape both fragile and fierce. Visitors tread lightly, carry out all they bring in, and leave only silence, ensuring Tsingy's stone cathedrals endure for generations. In the southwest lies Isolo National Park, often called Madagascar's Grand Canyon. Its dramatic gorges, natural pools, and sandstone cliffs tell stories that are hundreds of millions of years old. Here, you can hike through desert valleys, swim beneath waterfalls, and encounter lemurs leaping through the rocks. The Bara people who live nearby believe the park's caves are sacred resting places for their ancestors. To them, the land is not just landscape, it's memory. Carved by wind and water, Isolo's sandstone forms arches, windows, and sculpted walls that glow amber at golden hour. Trails weave through dry valleys to hidden oases, clear pools shaded by pandanus and palms, perfect for a cool plunge. Look closely. Ring-tailed lemurs traverse cliff ledges, while Benson's rock thrush flashes orange against the stone. Ancient burial sites dot the massif. To local Bara communities, these resting places are sacred, landscapes of memory and respect. As daylight fades, the rocks blush pink to violet. The plateau breathes out heat and swallows the day in silence. Under star-bright skies, constellations arc over the canyon, Isolo's ancient stone glowing softly beneath the Milky Way. Off Madagascar's northwest coast lies Nosy Be, a tropical paradise known as the Perfume Island. The air here is filled with the scent of ylang-ylang flowers, used to make some of the world's finest perfumes. Visitors come for its coral reefs, whale watching, and relaxed island life. But Nosy Be is also a cultural gem, with Afro-Asian traditions, local music, and warm hospitality. It's a slice of paradise where time seems to stand still. Ylang-ylang harvest begins at dawn, fragrant blossoms clipped gently by hand. Petals steam distill into golden oil. Nosy Be's signature perfume is born. Offshore, humpback whales breach in season, gentle giants migrating through warm channels. Below the surface, reef gardens glow, parrotfish, turtles, and swirling anthias. At Mount Pasod, sunset paints islets bronze while pirogues glide home. Night falls with Sega rhythms, grilled seafood, and easy island smiles. Eastern Madagascar holds one of the last great rainforests on Earth. In Ranamafana and Masawala national parks, biodiversity reaches its peak. Thousands of plant and animal species, many still undiscovered. Here, chameleons change color like living jewels, and frogs flash neon hues under the canopy. Scientists call Madagascar the eighth continent for its unparalleled ecological diversity. Every leaf, every sound, every breath of this forest reminds us how precious and fragile nature truly is. High in Ranamafana's canopy, morning mist lifts to reveal epiphytes, ferns, orchids, and moss-weaving living tapestries. Leaf-tailed geckos vanish on bark, skin like lichen and shadows. A blink is the only giveaway. Golden bamboo lemurs nibble shoots rich in cyanide. Specialists evolved for a dangerous diet. Parsons chameleons sway like leaves, turret eyes scanning as tongues strike with lightning precision. Water threads the hills, fern-lined cascades feeding clear forest rivers where kingfishers flash blue. Local guides and researchers map trails, replant corridors, and guard nests, community guardians of the eastern green. Madagascar is not just nature, it's people. The Malagasy are a blend of African and Austronesian roots, united by deep respect for the land and sea. In coastal villages, fishermen known as vezo sail handcrafted canoes to catch fish in turquoise waters. Inland, the zebu cattle are symbols of wealth and heritage, often used in festivals and ceremonies. Every region has its rhythms, from traditional dances to the melodic pluck of the valiha, a bamboo string instrument that echoes across generations. Yet, Madagascar faces urgent challenges. Deforestation, poverty, and climate change threaten its fragile ecosystems. But hope endures. Local and global conservation efforts are helping replant forests, protect endangered species, and support sustainable tourism. From community-led projects to eco-lodges that empower locals, the people of Madagascar are fighting to preserve their home. One tree, one species, one story at a time. Madagascar is a land of wonder, ancient, alive, and endlessly surprising. It's a place that reminds us how diverse, how fragile, and how beautiful our planet truly is. From its whispering rainforests to its singing sands, from its ancient baobabs to its living traditions, Madagascar is more than an island. It's a masterpiece of life itself. High in the canopy, orchids cling to mossy limbs while jeweled chameleons stalk slowly beneath dripping leaves. Rangers and community guides trace quiet trails. Rain hushes the forest as life thrums in every shade of green.